I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in Week 1 as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Packers going up against the 49ers.
Larry, we are down the peninsula from San Francisco as you get a look inside modern Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now on first down. And right away, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Now Dalton. And complete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. In motion right is Benjamin. Back to the ground. This time it's high. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Well, not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. They run it again with Hyde. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Here's Dalton. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Eight yards to go here on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Rodgers. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On the run, Darkwa. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Justin Vogel on to punt it away. Back deep is Keith Mumphrey. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Following the penalty, it's high. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
They go play action here on first down. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he spins away. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. They'll run it. Here's high. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They run again with Hyde on first. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And now to the air. Dalton under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nick Perry. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Dalton off play action. Escaping the pressure right. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. They'll give to Hyde. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Play fake. Here's Dalton. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Shift together here from the D-line. In motion, Safarian Jenkins. In motion, right is Benjamin. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. First down, a run with Hyde. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Second down, Dalton. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Complete here. It's Hyde. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Dalton throwing on second down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. This will be Dalton again. Looking for Garcon, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now a play fake here on first down. Caught left side by Cobb. Room to run inside the 40. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Runs over him and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The slot man in motion right. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. In motion left is Cobb. They'll run again now with Darquan. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. It's caught, Nelson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson from 19 yards away. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. And he's got it up and through. After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Keith Mumphrey that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Passing, it's Dalton. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. It's second down. Dalton looking. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Nick Perry in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. The Niners on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 17. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And that is incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Here's Darquan. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On first down, Rodgers trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Robbie Anderson, 78 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Crosby on now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Dalton saying, let's get going here, guys, as he rallies them to get set. To throw on second down. Dalton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Throwing again. Dalton. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And Gold is able to put it through. With our EA Sports.
Interesting little first half, man. This guy's he's doing really good at kind of ball control. Oh my God, that's a mistake.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter
He's doing really well ball control. I haven't. I believe the stats red. I might have had the ball for 5 minutes.
He'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard.
Well, we're playing bend but don't break.
Panic button just yet. Points
We're playing bend but don't break.
What a great way to get set up.
I can't get a read on what he likes. He really is switching it up enough for me. I really, unless I get him in a 3rd and long, which I know he wants to pass then, but I really can't tell what he wants to do.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I know he wants to run. He's controlling the ball, but which direction he wants to run, he's been mixing it up pretty good on me.
And it's 2nd down.
But he's having way more success in the air than the ground, which is good. I mean, not good, but better than giving up long running touchdowns. I'd rather this be the case where he's just, 1 yard here, 1 yard there on the run, and he's got to pass on 3rd. I'm going to leave myself open in the middle. Let's see if he sees me. Let's see if he finally catches me.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Woo! Oh! Woo!
They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there.
That was usually I put him in a deep blue. So he's out of the play normally. I need to stop. I don't know, man. People always catch me.
Right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Do we send the fire or do we pay coverage? He's been killing us in coverage. That's the thing that's hurting me, is that he is killing us in coverage.
They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Dalton here from the gun.
There we go.
Looking for Garcon, and
hello.
Who's
that? Kentrell Bryce back. Year 2. He earned that. He was starting number 4. He earned that spot.
So maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the
Oh, man, Rogers, you can't go. That's Jordy Nelson. You guys, like, you guys should know that in the back of your head. All right. I ran this first play, and it just turned into disaster. Let's get back to it. I wanted to start with this, but that thing was horrific. That thing was horrific the way it started off.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And taking it across midfield, and
Ty Montgomery, as usual, is hurt. I wanted to start with this, but kind of, fumble on the first play of the game? Like, first game of the season? First play of the game, fellas? Really?
Rodgers now on first down. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now I got his focus on that man coming across. Let's see if I can.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
I got his focus. I'm trying to make him focus on that guy right there.
Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Whoa! Whoa! Yo! Whoa! Yo! Yo, my boy, fellas. I mean, can I get a first down off that or nah? Like, what's going on with this game today?
It's almost like baseball.
Guys at bat,
people are on base and scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through and picks them up
and avoids the turnover. Now it's Rodgers. And some room to work.
Bonk him.
Trucked him.
Bonk him.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
I'm staying in this.
He
I
goes
don't care. You don't like it or not. I'm staying in
this.
I've been wanting to run this. I haven't run this all year. But now that I could kind of see the field a lot better than at the beginning.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
That call.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Guess we got to get the ball to
So now it's 1st and goal. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll try and run it.
Nice block, Jordy. Nice block, Jordy. Just cover him up.
A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That's that, boys.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21
That's
to
that.
6.
You can't play ball possession now. You're down 2
Crosby
scores.
on now to
You need
kick it
to
away.
get the ball moving now. And that kind of plays into our hands now.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And a
He's
nice
kind
job
of
there as he
slicky
gets
with
this one
that
up
number
just shy of
16.
the
He's a running back.
35-yard line at the 34.
All right.
And San Francisco
So we only got
gets
one
set
injury
to
so
go
far,
here.
boys.
And following the
Ty
interception,
Montgomery,
just
who is
any
injury prone
interception, are you a little bit
beyond
more cautious when you
belief,
start that
man.
next
He
drive, or
really
no,
let
you
me
just
down
throw that
last
out the
season.
window?
So
I think
Rodgers,
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Rodgers is
totally didn't
perfect
affect me.
today.
Let's just go ahead and be loose
For the
with
first
football
time in a
again.
while,
You're going to take care of
I
it,
can
but you
honestly
have to be
say
careful
Rodgers
not
is
being
perfect
too
today.
cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to
He
attack.
missed
See
one throw.
how they
He missed
attack him here. He'll get about 4 as
That
he's
one at
past
Jordy.
the 35 to the 30.
He made up that bomb. That bomb was nice though,
Little bit
man.
of the second half
He
is
tried
better
to.
for
I
him than
don't
the first half.
listen.
They've
Don't
gotta
come
find a
up
way
and
to
press
get him
my
going as a
guys.
big part
Period.
of their offense.
Do not press my guys. I don't care who you are, who you got as a cornerback. Do not press my guys unless you know what you're doing. As soon as I see you gonna press my guy, I'm gonna send him deep. I don't care.
On second down.
Oh yeah, not that.
And this
I read
has
that
been
one.
a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
But if these guys are going to chop into
Third
that
down?
deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run
send
game.
it.
Caught behind the line
What
of
do you guys
scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
The
What do you
Niners on
think?
3rd down.
Bad
They're at
idea, good
50%,
idea.
4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Dalton.
Woo! Boys out there hitting.
Through the contact.
Woo!
Incomplete.
Boys out there hitting tonight.
Now, this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He gets us away. It's
We're gonna play a little.
drawing toward the sidelines.
You sure we can't? Hey, did anybody know if the rules changed about the chew clock? This would be a perfect time to start it up. L1, chew clock, get that thing rolling.
This is sort of
Get
what
that
you
thing
would call
going.
a put-away drive. Is they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays
go ahead.
accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the
Do I
scoreboard
pay
is
ball
still
control
up
here?
there and the game's
pay
going
ball
to go
control.
on, you feel like you can take the spirit away
take
from
us down
another
to the
team,
fourth,
that their
right?
drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score
Take
right
us
here.
down to the
Still
fourth
third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
He's asking for me to send it.
In motion left moves Nelson.
Go ahead, Nelson.
They'll
Throw
need to
that
get the
block
play
again.
off quickly.
Throw that block again, boy.
They'll run with their
Oh, there it is. Oh, man, I missed that hole.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy
We
of
had
the
a nice
20.
little game on the
Gets a
ground.
pick
We're
up
not
of
trying to
4,
run the
it'll
ball.
bring
You
up
guys know
second
we're not
down.
trying to run the ball
Third
at all.
quarter and you've got the lead. You're not
We're
ready
not
to go
trying
into
to
that
run the
4-minute
ball at
offense to
all.
close the game out, but a running game can really
Jordan on
benefit
that
your team right now.
Robbie out here.
Second down to
All right,
the
let's see if he
offense in
catch him.
search of 6 yards.
Let's see if we can catch him sleeping right now. He better not be in man defense. He better not.
On play action, Rodgers.
Oh, yeah. Ah, Rodgers, no!
He's gonna go down. He's
Nice
sacked.
play.
Ruben
I mean,
Foster
come on, my
coming in
line.
for this outside
I mean, I pay for this
linebacker
line.
spot. He buries him for a
You
loss
telling
of
me
10
that my
or
line
11.
can do nothing with
Rodgers
that?
now after the sack,
Cover
he'll
two,
lead the
man.
pack up on
Is it
3rd and
though?
long.
Really?
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Ooh, ooh, he got it.
It's
Ooh,
Williams.
very nice play call.
And he's able to
Good
pick
call,
up
coach.
the first down here before he goes down
Great
at
call,
the
coach.
26. They needed 17, and they got 18. A defensive lapse there, and it's a first down. They go play action here on first down.
Ooh,
It's incomplete.
that was dangerous.
Anderson, the man he was looking
That
for.
was dangerous.
Second down.
And the defense
That was very, very dangerous.
He's been good so far, but you're right.
Very dangerous, boy.
Sometimes you get a little bit
Very
too
dangerous.
when the game's going along
Wow.
as it has been for him.
Rodgers will try again on second down. This is Cobb with a catch
Cobb.
right side.
Cobb has been
18
the man
yards the
today.
gain for number
He ain't dropping
18.
nothing.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little
can't
careful?
stay in
You're
cover
losing
for
playing against a good quarterback like he is.
Cannot
to not
stay
play
in
too
cover
much
for
zone.
it.
Yeah, you
Nothing
have to
on how
be
you
careful
do
about how
that.
much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you
Not
just brought up. So
gonna
maybe
fly
if
with
you
us.
still want to play
Sorry.
zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't
Bonk 'em.
matter. You just exchange someone to
And-
bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover
Man, Darkway,
downfield.
you
15 more
allowed
there,
it?
and
You
they're on a roll.
involved
It's
him or
another
not,
first
man?
down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
He's going to air one out.
Oh, can I get some?
It's incomplete.
Holding. Two guys on him, holding him, yanking him this way, that way. Really, bros?
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good
Go,
numbers.
mock 'em.
Some offensively.
Bank 'em.
Screen pass. That's
Bank.
complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Gotta use that
When
play
you
more
run a
often.
screen
That was a nice
pass
play.
really well, you gotta like the look
Where's
of
my
it
other
because so
running back
many
at?
parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll send a
That dude's
receiver
tired.
in motion to the left. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing
tired,
lead.
bro.
I think
Gotta
this
go
is
into
where
the
they
fourth,
put on
man.
the
Gotta just
boxing
get a little
gloves,
break.
try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that.
One
trend would
injury so
change
far, so one injury. He's been injury prone. Freaking Ty Montgomery though. Why I didn't go after one of those running backs?
Here in Santa Clara,
I really thought I
it's
could
Packer football
chill with
here
Ty
as they've got
Montgomery
the
for
lead
what?
as well to begin the fourth quarter.
But Dark was the guy I went after. There was another guy out there that somebody was bidding me up on. I think it was Thomas Rawls. I was trying to bid him because I'm a trucking back. I don't really want the finesse, the spin move. I rarely do a spin
Now
move.
this will be the 9th play.
Give me the
on
truck
this
move.
drive.
Oh yeah. I'm about to get my guy back off the. I just had to cut him because my roster was on that.
On second down, it's Jones. And he will get this into the
Come on,
end
man.
zone.
This is the red zone.
Touchdown, Green
It's the red
Bay.
zone, man. Get out of quarters,
A
dog.
great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers add on
Who's
to the
that?
lead.
Who scored that second touchdown? He might get the starting job over. We might get this. While Cobb is out.
Now Crosby
Anybody
for the
want
point
Cobb,
after.
man? Cobb. Good lord. He missed a ton of time last year too. Something about not Cobb,
He's got
Montgomery.
it, and
Something
the lead
about him. He's a
swells.
catching
It's
back.
28 to
I don't
6.
throw. I used to throw to my running backs a lot. I actually don't throw to them as much as I used to. So I don't know why I got a thing for these things. Sproles, Ty Montgomery's little like shifty catching backs, but I don't even
Crosby
use them
on now
anymore.
to kick it away.
So, hey, bro, we in the fourth. We in some subs in. We got
This
to
will
put
be
some
taken
subs
to the
in.
back of the end zone. And no run back here.
We
This
already
will be
got
a
this set up.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now. They work
You
their
guys
way
play
back
well, but you
onto
guys
the
are done for the
field.
day.
And down on the
Sorry,
scoreboard,
boys.
certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score.
See, these
They
subs
know the
already in. All I
situation.
gotta do is fall
And by
play.
the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They start the drive.
Oh, come on.
And he'll
Come
go
on.
down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Play action now. Dalton.
Paco.
Coming and down he goes.
Oh, he gone. Jeremy, he gone.
Following that sack, looks like we got an injured man down there on the field.
Don't blame me. I don't root for no injuries. Jeremy said he wanted to send them off with a bang. All right, there you go. He gone.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
No.
Deep for Benjamin. That's
what?
But there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming up
right,
third
man.
down. This
All right.
happy with that call.
I mean, back to that play.
I like the way you said happy
It
there,
was a
right?
good play
The
call for what I
so-called
do,
good
but
guys
you
didn't get a
gotta
call.
block.
They feel like it's been that
You
way
block
all
couple more people.
afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
That was funny. I really thought I had that. I had that covered.
Now a play fake here on first down. Caught Safarian Jenkins, right side.
Does he get 2 feet down there or not?
On the catch there, it'll be 2nd and 9. One thing I think
He'll be
that's
back, guys. He'll be
defensively,
back.
the tackling's been really
We just
good.
had to touch
And
him up,
because of
light him
that,
up real
It's
quick.
been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Second down, Dalton.
Ooh,
Caught on the left
nice
side
play.
by Benjamin. And he gets us all the way
Nice
down
play.
inside the 15.
Caught me
A
blitzing, man.
very solid gain of 27.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. He knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would have going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary
What's going on
guy.
out here?
I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come
Damn.
from, and said,
I didn't even
know how
see
to
that
beat
play.
and that's what he did.
They'll run for it with Hines.
Stop him.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game,
Send it
even
one
when
more
they
time.
haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually
send
good things
everyone.
are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
They come out here in the eye.
Oh, caught me.
So
Caught
Dalton
me.
now,
Nice one.
looking for Garcon. He's got him. Touchdown 49ers.
Caught me cheating.
Pierre Garcon, his first touchdown as a 49er. And the 49ers.
What are you?
make some inroads here on
Within
that
two.
deficit.
What is this? Within 2 scores if he gets this.
From the gun, Dalton. And they're going to get the
Nice
two-point
catch.
conversion.
Come on, boys.
In the end zone. And that
You guys
goes
playing
the
around
lead
now.
further. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Uh-oh.
And a fair catch signaled for and
Cobblin
taken
field.
successfully. The Green Bay offense now about ready
Did I
to
put a
take
new lineup
possession
out
here. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Where is my other wide receiver? What's going on?
And with the play clock
Yeah, I have to
winding
take
down,
two
we're going to get a
off.
timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
I know it's probably easier to do this in the menu, but I'd rather do it here. I could always get my starters right back in real easy if I need to. And I know I've seen this before. I do some bonkers stuff. See, Okay.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That comp?
A good pickup there.
I
8
want to get him,
yards on the
man.
first down
I wish he
completion.
played one more year.
Another nice pickup through the air.
Really like
I think
to
a
get
lot of people
something
might
about him.
expect them to run the ball in this
Tight ends.
situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football.
He got the height,
Swings,
he got the
slants,
speed.
quick
He
outs,
just needs to
things
get
they
his stats a
consider
little bit
safe.
better.
And some options here for the offense on second
He
and
could
2.
be starting by the end of the year. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
On play action,
Uh-oh.
they'll throw.
Uh-oh. Nobody's there.
And he's got room. Caught right side, Davis. Touchdown, Packers.
Everybody
Trevor
got caught,
Davis, 67 yards.
Everybody got
And
caught.
The Packers add 6 to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win.
We ain't
in the
making
NFL
hopes, man.
is
We
a
coming
great
this
road
year.
win.
We
I
coming
mean,
this
it
year
just
for a
does
lot
not
of you
matter
boys.
whether it's supposed to be
I got a
tough or
list
not.
too.
In this
Falcons
particular
put out
situation,
his list. I
how
got a
great
list
will they
myself.
feel leaving with a win on the road
At the
against
top
a
of the
tough
list,
opponent?
Little work
the
still to
Vikings.
do, though.
Gotta get through your division first.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Other people on the list, the Rams,
And he'll get it
just
up past
because.
the 20 to the 22
Whoever wins the
yard line.
NFC West, just
And
because.
San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty
The
methodical.
Falcons on the
You
list,
think they go that
even
route
though
again?
I got
I'm always of the school that
both
until they stop
matchups
me from
against
doing
them.
something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's
Who else is
exactly
on the
what they'll
list?
look to do. But the beauty is the balance
Panthers.
that they've created.
Let's not
sets up
forget the
opportunities
Panthers.
for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action.
Panthers is on the list, but we want to wait. We want to save them for like surprise. We here.
Absolutely, just needed a touch
Hopefully,
more
I didn't
air
look
under
at the
it instead he
schedule. Hopefully, we
fired
get a
an
matchup
absolute
against
bullet.
them late in the season.
So
We just knocked them out of the
incomplete on
playoffs
first. Let's see what
completely.
second down has
That
in
game
store.
last season still lingers. Still lingers with me.
To throw again, Dalton. It's complete right side to Benjamin.
Benjamin.
And they're able to
How many
get this
plays?
one
Does he have all
across
the yards?
35.
Does he have all the
15
yards for
through
that
the
team?
air and a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that on their side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind? That him
Ooh,
running the
we
team
send everybody there.
actually maybe write this game
We
off?
send everybody.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And incomplete as he was
Oh, my
knocked as
linebackers
he
are playing
threw it.
really well today,
And he
though.
took the ball
That's
off
something we
course.
missed last year. Perry's playing really well. He's already got like 2 or 3 shots.
Second and 10. Dalton once more.
There you go. See?
And incomplete
Ryan's playing
there.
well.
A nice hit. Drives the
Agbo,
ball
but I didn't
free
think we were going to
and
keep
brings up
Agbo, but
third
he's
down.
a great addition to the squad.
That would have been a great catch,
really
but real
solidified
difficult
the,
to hold on to it because it was
Because
contested
he
all
took
the
over
way.
for Clay
Would have been
Matthews,
a
which,
great
I mean,
play
Clay
if
Matthews
he'd been
played
able
well
to hold
too,
that one in.
but he's younger, he's faster.
The Niners on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
All right, what are you doing? You trying to go for the out route? I'm going to kill the out route this time.
Third down. A shot here for
Nope.
Dalton.
What?
And the third down pass falls
What was
incomplete.
that? I know he's trying to make
It
some
looked
out
like he had
routes
his
out
hands
there.
on
Oh,
it for
yeah.
a moment,
There's
but
some out
let's face
routes
it, that was
in
going to
there.
be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense.
Gotta go for
right
it, bud.
there as he was trying to haul it
I
in.
no
Yeah,
choice
nice
here.
job to force the incompletion.
What?
Here's Bradley
Yeah,
Pena
that's a
now,
concede, in
as
my
he's on
opinion.
to punt for San Francisco.
You do that means you're done with the game.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
What's your
And
head?
this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the
All right, that means the
6-yard
game's
line.
over in his opinion.
The Packer
so
offense now ready to get back onto the
to it.
field. They've
I'm
really
sure everybody's
distanced
on the field that
themselves.
we
They
want.
have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
Man,
So
we need
definitely
another
have
wide
them in the
receiver.
rearview
What
mirror,
is
don't
up with
they?
our
I
linemen?
mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back.
Ooh, I'm hitting X. That's the only button I know how to hit.
He'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderado. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
What is going on out here?
As he gets it up only to about the 6. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be third and 10 now.
We'll give you one shot. Roger, you back in for one play.
And the defense searches for one more stop here.
Do it again. Come up to the
down.
line one more time, boy. Oh, nah, backing up this time.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Oh yeah,
That's
it, right?
Nice.
Nice. We gotta get Rodgers 9 more yards. Ooh, you would challenge that? You want to challenge that? Hey, bro, that's the tippy toes, man. I can't help Madden animations. Those are tippy toes animations right there. Got it? You can't even challenge it? I can't help you with that, man. It's not my fault. I got nothing to do with those animations. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. I see too many boys on the line. What they doing up there?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, I should have read that.
He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack
Too
the
many
box and
boys
make
out
it
here.
difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9.
That's the connection we ain't seen all game. Jordy. All right, Rodgers, you done for the day, boy.
And looking to put this
Good
game
work, fella.
on ice in the fourth quarter, but still
That's
not
a
afraid to
300.
throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's
You
in
got out of
control
bounds on
right
that?
now. Their trigger guy.
Really, bro? You gonna be in this
they feel
coverage?
just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock
We're gonna
out.
run the clock now, man. That's what it is, man.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's
Where you learn crossfire from, man? Where do you get that from? That's an American blitz, man. That's not a Serbian blitz. That's an American BS blitz. Get off YouTube with that. That don't work. See, this is the part where a little bit of Chuklaki will do us justice right here.
They'll go again to Jones.
There we go.
Here to run.
We want the game over. I gotta get going, bro. I want this game over.
Good for 19 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Running right, Jones.
Ooh.
And this one's going to go
Boys.
the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Oh! What? Really?
He's still down.
Oh, it's like that, boy.
Training staff takes a peek. We'll take
That's like that. I like Glennon too. He was actually my favorite of the 2 backups.
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first.
Really gonna hurt Glennon like that though?
It's third
That
and
ain't
very
right.
long.
He's gonna press him. He's gonna press him out.
Now it's the backup Kaiser. Under pressure again and down he goes
All right.
again.
Okay, boy, you want the ball back? You got it. Wow, sends everybody, huh? Sheesh. Look bad on that one. You look bad on those two plays. Everybody.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports.
That was pretty ugly.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now?
Bruised elbow.
At about the 18-yard line, it looks
like. I gotta go to the motor vehicles. I gotta get back and get some sleep, man.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for.
Under heavy pressure and down goes
hot
on the sack.
Them blitzes are hot.
There to get him his second sack now in
hot,
the afternoon. Dalton throwing on second down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Oh, yeah.
Zach Sanchez with a pick.
Andy Dalton may have lost his job today.
At the 25-yard line.
Andy Dalton may not have a job. He may not be on the plane back home. Well, he is already in 49ers. He may not be going back.
As this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he is out of bounds just a yard or two shy of the 10. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
It's over, boys. I'll catch you guys later.
Now they're looking at a 35.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Now the backup Kaiser to throw, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah,
what happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard.
I'll see you guys on the other side. Touchdowns, beautiful stat. 80% completion percentage. You know what? I'm not throwing interceptions no more. That was my big problem last season. We're not doing that this year. Alright, I'm done now.